Good morning, Fresh Cash Friday. It's definitely going to be one of my favorite days today. And as you might already know, on Fridays, we wear our lucky shirt. All right. So this is the lucky shirt. I've said it before, and this is why from now on, you're going to see this on Friday, every single Friday, because it's a lucky shirt. I don't want to tell you the story. Maybe I'll tell you guys actually afterwards why this is a lucky shirt and why I even have a lucky shirt. There's a little bit of a reason to it, and it's probably not the best one, but there's still a reason for it. But yeah, today's Friday, end of the week. I do gotta say something that I don't know if I am. I could be, maybe, I don't know. But I'm probably the first El Salvadorian to be streaming from the land of pupusas down here and basically complete a whole week of streaming. So today would be the fifth stream, which would also mean that from Monday to Friday, I've completed a full week trading and streaming from down here. So not just trading, but also streaming and leaving everything live so you can see all the good, you can see all the bad, you can see everything. I don't delete nothing. These are still the same accounts. We have not done nothing stupid besides those first 2 days, which on Monday and Tuesday we did take some losses. We're back up on the combines. One is above 51,000. The other one's just shy of that. But you know what? At the end of the day, what matters is how we're going to finish. It's been 1 week. We're trading 2 combines, as I mentioned. But I think that I got a good feeling that we're gonna finish strong. That's what pretty much matters. And it's not a race. If in a week or in a week and a half we pass those two, like, is it really gonna make a difference if I don't pass in 2 days? Probably not. Besides that ego thing, right? But anyways, let's get into the charts very quickly. I already know where to buy, and I'm definitely not buying here. So, I mean, we can kind of talk a little bit about what it is that I'm seeing, how I see the markets. And as I mentioned in the video, is the stock market pullback happening still? Is it actually happening? Or was this just a little minor pullback that's going to get bought up and then we're going to go to all new all-time highs again? Just give me 1 second. Let me get my coffee. I left it a little bit too far. I can't reach it from here. This thing's hot. It's a Colombian coffee. It's amazing. Like, I like El Salvadorian coffee, but I find it's a little bit lighter. I gotta find some stronger ones, which we're getting there. We're getting there. But this Colombian one, this thing really does the trick. If you're not really a morning person and you need a coffee to wake you up, this is it. All right, so let me kind of walk you through exactly how I view the markets and why I do not think we're gonna be pulling back until every. It's not a matter of what I think or what anybody thinks. I think it's a matter of what the charts say, because that's really the only important thing that you need to kind of worry about. So these boxes here, they've been here. I don't pretty much delete these until like maybe the end of week, but this was key resistance, and I was shorting this. You can see that there. I shorted there. I broke even there. I shorted here. I got some FOMO there. Whatever. The point is, this was the key level here, which was not easy to break. Like, it, I remember this day very vividly. It was at around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I was still here. Now we finally broke above, and then we kind of, started you know, our push. So this area here, you cannot forget about it. It's support, right? Like, that's the key level there. And then we pretty much do the exact same thing on Tuesday. So this is now the overnight action. You got to follow along, because this is one story that never ends. That's the way I view the market. The market is consistently playing within the same ranges and is consistently doing the exact same thing over and over again. It's kind of like stuck in a cycle. It's stuck in a cycle of support, resistance, and a game between bulls and buyers and sellers, essentially, because that's what this is, an auction, right? And yeah, so you got to understand the players. So that previous support, don't forget about it. Okay. Now here's kind of the same story. This was now Tuesday. We have resistance. I was short 18 as well. Short here, short here, short here. I did not take profit one time, and I did have it because, come on, I thought we were going to actually get a pullback and go test the previous support, which was the previous resistance, as you guys can follow along. don't lose what I'm saying, please. So look at that. We have clear defined support. Boom, boom. We do this nice little M for McDonald's, and then boom, it pretty much dumps, just like how the food is, dumpster. It's a garbage. So we pretty much fall, bounce, and then we can see this very clear resistance. There's no need to be guessing this game. And then we now on Wednesday, we bought at the previous support. Do you remember this from Monday? I told you, don't forget him. This is an endless story. So we bought here. You can see these are the same accounts. You can see my trades there. Boom. We buy there. And then I was looking to sell a little bit higher. I was in with 5 contracts, whatever. We take profit. And look at this. Is this really coincidence that we were pretty much not even testing 18, but we were really close to that? It's not at all. This is the resistance now. So come, I think it was end of day on Wednesday. No, this is now Thursday when we bounce from support. I take the long there, and then we squeeze right through 18, pull back, and we now are going to do rinse and repeat. Like I said, the market's stuck in the same cycle over and over again. You have resistance. It's got to be a clear resistance, and then we are now going to turn it into support. So we have some, whatever. It's essentially support now, right? So same story back up here again. This level here was going to be resistance. We broke above it finally end of day. I took another long here end of day yesterday during power hour, and then we are now doing the same thing, just squeezing right above it. So game plan for today. I already know where to be long, but that's why I know that I'm not going to be buying here. This key level here is support. It's the same thing. You got, like, that's why I wanted to do this from Monday through the Friday. This whole week, I want to show you that this thing is just a rinse and repeat thing. And until bears or until the sellers can start to break these supports, because they have not been able to, then we're going to be looking at a pullback. But until then, I want to be buying. So this area is going to be the key resistance from yesterday, which today is support. So instantly, I know that I want to take longs right here, right? Like this is the long area here. Buenos dias. I did not see your message. I was trying to give the spew here. I mean, I already know where to long. It's just, yeah, maybe you do too. So, but I just wanted to give you my rundown on how I view the market. So very clearly, this is the area that where I'm very interested on. Overnight, we had a nice pump. And actually, on the live stream of yesterday, during power hour, I mentioned how our target or our magnet, when I was getting long here and the price kept on bouncing here, I said that this was going to be the magnet. Look, I still have the same box right here. Right here. And look what happens overnight. It hits. And then what happens as soon as it hits? It pulls back because there is resistance there, right? So it pulls back, and then we're squeezing right above it. So you know what? This could be another area as well for a long, but it is a little bit riskier. I don't like bidding first level of supports. I like to wait for the major ones. The major one's going to be this one here, right? Like, look how many tests we have here. We only have one. We're kind of maybe getting the second one now, but it's not very reliable in my opinion. That's my opinion. The more reliable one is going to be this one down here, 36, 37. It's very clear to see why. Look how many, we were here for like 45 minutes bouncing around this area. And I know that this was resistance all day. Boom, boom. You can see this area here. It's not going to be to the line. You know what I mean? It's the area in general. So this area here is clearly was resistance, is support now. So if we were to come back to retest this at some point today, which I'm hoping it does at open, so meaning I want to see a nice sell at open, and I want to take some longs off there because I don't have any edge here. I do not know what's going to happen. You know what else would be nice if that does happen? It would also mean that we would be filling the gap from yesterday. This is a game that if you do not know the levels, because you're going to be lost. Look at this yesterday. Yesterday, market closed at the 52.39. You can see this here. You go regular trading hours. Actually, no. My apologies. Market closed at 42. I thought it closed at 39. Okay, well, we closed at 42, so we're just above that. We're currently at 52. So, I mean, there is a 10-point potential gap fill to the downside, which would not be a bad idea as well, because you can see here, If we do go to 42, and then we can basically pop right back above 46, I probably still don't want to take that long though. It's going to have to depend on how the action works out at open. So let's see how it plays out. Because one thing's the levels, the other is screen time and you yourself analyzing, what's going on here. There's a little bit of a gap here, so it's good if we leave that. I don't know. You got to train your eyes to see these little gaps. I don't see it as more like a gap. Maybe it's like a little bit of an imbalance, which I do think we want to eventually get filled here. I don't need to draw it for me to remember. I'm drawing it just so that it stays on the stream and so that you can see what I'm seeing. But as soon as I saw this, I can see it. You got to train your eyes to see everything, all the little tiny little details within price. Like, look at here. There was a little bit of an imbalance right there. Well, we just filled it right now. Another one, that one not so much, no. I'm always looking for everything, like little gaps, imbalances, or in orders. The way price breaks, because the way price breaks doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be on a breakout. So if this thing had like squeezed and then right back, that's not a breakout, right? But that you'll get with screen time. Today, if the bulls can basically hold this 35, 37 area, which is my long target, my long area, or potentially 46, depends how we dip. I think that as a target, we are going to be going right here. It might look a little bit aggressive. It might not, but that's exactly why I'm drawing these boxes right here, right now, so that it is pre-recorded. And when it hits up there with a bounce from down here or down here, I can tell you, I told you so. But do not be listening to me, because this is entertainment purposes only. You trade your own money the way you want, and you must do whatever you feel is best. Anyway, so I hope that makes sense. Support resistance, my support area, 46, 35, 37. So then you might say, if we think we're going to go down there, why don't I take a short off here? Because there's no need to short this thing. Look at this. If there's something you need to learn, is try not to pick the tops. I tried that on Monday, Tuesday, and you saw what happened. When the market's pulling back, we're going to know, because supports will get broken, and then we're going to try to retest the previous supports. Right now, we're doing the opposite. We're breaking resistances, we're retesting them, and we're bouncing off them. So let's continue going with the trend. There's no need to do nothing stupid. You know what I mean? So look at this thing. It's a straight freaking boner candle in general. Look at the daily chart. Look at it. It's a straight arrow. We're going to the moon. You see that spaceman right there? That's the guy who's telling me the insight. He's like, the stock market wants to go to all-time highs. I think so. Wow, look at this thing. We're like right 100 points below the all-time high. 53.34 is the current all-time high. We're at 52.53. Just like that. Look at that. Look at this massive pullback. Boom, boom, boom. The bears think they're in control, and then pow, just like that. Massive short squeeze. Boom. I mean, and you know what? Something else too, as I drew these boxes here, I said 68.72 would be a target. It would make sense as well, because look at this downward trend line I got going on here. We would be retesting this line right here, which is at the 67.75, 68 area, or a major core line at the 71.50, 72 right here. Can you guys see that? Can you see that? So meaning if we were to get to like that 72 area without getting the pullback that I'm looking for, I might be interested in a short up here, or here, depending how the action plays out. Right now we're in the middle. So I don't like it in the middle, because you know what happens in the middle? Buyers want to buy low, sellers want to sell high, and the pigs go get slaughtered in the middle. I'm not going to get slaughtered. My Chinese zodiac is a pig, all right? So I got to be careful here in the middle. Anyways, that's that. Now I can pretty much just sit here and just wait for price to give me something. That was the talk of the day, of how I see the market and what I think the overall trend is. So if you're trying to pick tops, I feel sorry for you. Or if you're going to short, you better know what you're doing. You better have a pre-plan. You're not just going to short here at 53 because we're pulling back. Like that's, hey, it might work, but I don't know. Everyone trades differently, I guess, which is good, which is a good thing. What about you? What's your plan? Are you thinking short? Are you thinking long? Are you trying to, or you know what? The other strategy that could work here too is YOLO, baby. We're just pumping and pumping. Every single dip is getting bought up, so you could YOLO this thing. I'm not. I would recommend not doing that, but hey, there are people who will do it. And you know there is, especially on a Friday. Everyone's just itching to make the first trade and then boom, get out of here. Are you fading this bull? Are you going to wait for an entry? Do you have a plan? Would you like to share your plan? I don't know. This dollar situation, it's got to pull back, right? Keeps on pumping. The rate gets to me a little bit sometimes. All right, let's see if Rito is going to be correct. They see the bear flag. They see the pump. They see the top. They see the dump. They see the pump. And now they're seeing the break. I used to trade like this, by the way. I would have been short here, and my stop would be here. Not that it's bad. Sometimes it works, but I feel like when you do stuff like this, or when you just come into the market to trade, but you don't actually understand the trend, and you don't like, okay, let's not lie to ourselves. When you're new, you hear everyone say the same thing. The trend is your friend, right? But how do you actually trade that? Like, what does that actually mean? Well, when you come here and you see price at 52, you're feeling FOMO because you've seen this thing pump overnight. You've been seeing this thing pump. And then you're there looking for little scalpy trades, right? Without really understanding the overall concept of what the market really is doing, which in my opinion is, as I've said already, the first 15 minutes of this stream. Support resistance is nothing but a game between the bulls and the bears, buyers and sellers. This is an auction, and there's one guy in control, and those are the buyers, clearly. You got to understand, it's pretty much made to be a bullish overall instrument, and therefore it's going to pump over time. And that's why Wall Street and certain, guys like Warren Buffett, they'll tell you the same thing, that you don't need to be playing against the market or trading like how we are. We could turn into gamblers real quick. Whereas people who actually just buy and they do dollar cost averaging, right? So it doesn't matter, every time the market pulls back, they just keep on buying. By the time they get old, well, they're going to get a nice return on their investment, right? Because the market over a long period of time trends higher. And what proof do I have to back that up? Well, I mean, the charts say it. I don't say it. This is the weekly chart. Look at this. Does this look like a bearish instrument to you? And we can go back the last 100 years. Nothing has happened but this thing going higher and higher and higher and higher. And when people think it's too high, it dumps and then it goes even higher. Anyways, I'm looking to take some longs because I'm not really liking it here. So I hope that this thing wants to give me a better entry. I know my entry. I know my setup. So I must sit here and wait. But at 54, I have nothing. I have no business here. And the bear flag has officially failed, because you would have been taken out here. You could see that here. If you had gone short here, my stop would have been right here. Well, it looks like I'm about to get taken out. And then now I would have been on tilt. I would have been like, fudge. Fudge. Why doesn't this shit work? Does what I'm saying make any sense? I don't know. Like, look at this. This is a current high. Where are the stops? Here. Lower high, stops are 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 going to be somewhere here. And this thing's not done building the lower high, which is a good thing. This is exactly what I like to see. I want to see the stops being left at the top. And then now we can go get the stops from the bottom. And then we continue on higher. Look at the trades we've been getting ourselves into. This is the strategy that gets yourself into these type of trades. We waited here yesterday. I'm not going to go over it so much, but the point is we get in here. Look where I got long right there. It's arguably one of the best entries of the day. And then me, well, I mean, gosh, hurts. It hurts sometimes to see yourself take profit. And I didn't take profit at 16.25 because it was like, you got to understand that I bought at support, I bought after the trap, and then I have to sell at the resistance, which was right here. You can see that very clear resistance right here. So that's why I take profit there, because I do not know if we are going to squeeze higher. We did in this case, right? But sometimes we won't. The job, and my job, is to take a trade at an identifiable, with an identifiable setup at a pre-planned level and take profit at a predetermined resistance or support, whatever it is. You got to think differently. And then I love to do my trend lines like this. I talked about this idea many times already on the stream because I think it's better. I like him better. There's plenty of people who might be doing them like this, right? I'm only sharing with you my perspective. You see that? Double top. I mean, not double top. They connect dots with dots, right? You could even argue that you could do something like this. Well, no, that's like a double top or like that, maybe. I don't know. I don't like doing them like that. I like to see the fake outs. I need to see traps. I need to know who just got trapped. And it looks like we are trapping the bears, right? Yes, we're trapping bears because we are essentially leaving their stops above. They're thinking that they're in the green right now, right? Their trade's looking good. Well, I get in when the longs get taken out, right here, when they get taken out. And then we go and we collect the stops from above. Thank you very much. This is algorithmically driven. You don't understand the algo. You don't understand the game. Today, I'll be doing a weekly video recap with my trades and stuff like that. I said I was going to do that. I want to do that. I want to get consistent with doing videos like that as well. Not just with the streams. I want to show you something on the book map here. So, let me put this a little bit lower. Okay, so we're at 54, obviously, and you can see the heat map. You can see the top liquidity at the 59, 60 area. But this is like what's like narrow, like what's in front of you, right? But I'm also looking at this side over here. So at the bottom here, you can see 52.40. It's got quite a bit of attraction down there. And we also have quite a bit of attraction up here at the 52.75 area. So what does that tell me? That's telling me two things, which is kind of the problem. More information sometimes is too much. But basically, it's telling me that, yes, that massive heat at the top of the 72 is aligning with the book map. You can see that right here. Okay, so maybe a little bit higher, more like 76. But the point is, there's a lot of liquidity right up at this area. All right. And then we got liquidity at the 40 as well. There's somebody sitting there. I don't know if he's a long. I don't know if they're shorts. I have no idea. So maybe it's a better idea to wait for that 40 guy to get taken out, which would put us down somewhere here, which would be a good thing. Like that, we could buy potentially 35, 37, and then look for end of day, ultimately magnet up here. I'm not saying I'm going to get long down here and hold until up there. I'm saying I want to buy down there after that guy gets taken out. And then I understand that the magnet is still going higher. So therefore, I want to be buying, which aligns with my current plan. Buy here, sell up there. Up here, I don't know. It feels too guessy to me. You know, this thing would be so beautiful if we can just pull back, close the gap, and then we go lower. Boom, and then we bounce. It is Friday. Friday can be pretty wild altogether with moves up and down. And I like that we're in the middle. So like that, maybe we can get the move up and down. Or this thing might just pump. I don't know. This is when it's hard because we're kind of FOMOing up here, right? Like we understand that we are. Market's pushing, but that doesn't mean that it'll just continue to do it. But sometimes it's the opposite. If you don't FOMO and if you don't just jump right in, well, then you miss the bus, right? Four minutes to market open. There is some news at 10 o'clock, so I'm going to be waiting patiently. It's Friday. I'm not trying to blow up within the first 2 minutes. Ay, ay, ay. I want to go get something, but market's about to open now. Hey, what's the... Are we going to fill this little imbalance here? Maybe. We will eventually, but I don't know about right now. Hey. So we got two levels I'm willing to bid, as I said. 46 and 36. 35. Between here and here. You can see my boxes right there. With 46, like I said, it is a bit more risky because it's not really a proven support during the day. It's just it bounced from here overnight. I know it was resistance. We've had a one test from there, right? One test. Whereas the other one, we've had multiple. Like, look at that. Boom, boom. We come here. The area was very, very different, right? Very different. Whereas here, 46. But like I said, it's a fresh level. So we'll see what happens in market open. Maybe if we get a nice little bit of a bounce from there or a little bit of a dip. I do not want to be long 46 and then see this thing get to 42 and get back above 46 to take a long. No. I would need to see like 46 get hit and like a quick reaction off there. Or better, dip to like maybe 44 max, get back above 46, take a long off there for me. That's what I'll be waiting for. And then I'll be willing to risk 3 points of 46 or 45 with 3-point stop, $150 stop loss. And yeah, and then I'll be looking for a push back up to 55. And then potentially, depending if I have a runner, 62. Because I understand the magnet is up here. Am I going to ride it till there? It's unlikely. But now you know the plan. Now you know my plan. You got to build your own plan. I want to go get my drink soon. All right, let's see. Market's about to open. Are we going to pump again? We've been pumping right at open. I'm not touching this thing. We're in the middle where I don't play around. Sometimes you might get like pumps, dumps. I mean, for me, it's just best to just always wait for when you feel like you have an edge. And if I don't trade today because this thing just decides to pump because it's Friday and we go straight to the up here, I'm not gonna do it. Market's about to open in 10 seconds. Get ready, place your bet. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna short? Are you gonna buy? All right, let's see if this thing's gonna pump. Let's see it. Come on lower. Come on lower, baby. 45. Hands out of the trigger. We gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Hey, at least I didn't buy here. And like I've been saying, in the middle here, I don't know. It could have pumped. It could have dumped. It's a toss-up. And therefore, toss-ups I don't like. I like to trade when I actually know that I have an advantage. Could you have taken the bear flag? Absolutely. Absolutely. Boom. You can see that right there. I don't know. I don't trade like that. Feels too guessy for me. Now, please do not reverse here. Let's just waterfall this thing. Waterfall. Where I go, they know me. Oh, come on, please. Don't do this. Let's get a nice dip. Remember, there is some numbers at 10 o'clock. Paper. Everywhere I go, they know me. They know me. Oh my God, look at that thing. It just freaking popped right off 50. Wow. No entries for me. Like I said, I wanted 46. I didn't get it. I'm not buying there. How? I don't know. Hey. Where I go. It's gonna pump. It's gonna pump. We've gone down. We've gone up. This is exactly what I mean. It's very hard. Like, imagine shorting 55. Yeah, unless you're in it for 5 points or 3 points, there's no way you're going to tell me that this was like a real target. Ooh. It's Friday. Take it easy. You don't need to be blowing up here. Market opened up at 52, 55. We are at 56. We got some numbers at 10 o'clock. Look at that pump. Should we had FOMO in there? Was that the little pullback? Was that the pullback and then the pump? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm telling you. This market, you got to be very aggressive. You just got to fucking every dip you got to buy. That's okay. Let it pump. Me, no. No trades for me. I don't have no edge here. I don't know where we're gonna go. Look at it. It looked like a good short at open. It looked like a good buy. Now we're right back to where we opened up. Market opened up at 52, 55. We're at 57. We've moved 2 points so far. I don't, like I said, we're in the middle here. My Chinese zodiac's opaque. Doesn't mean I want to be one here in the middle. I'm buying down here. And I'm going to give another shot up here. Down here, I mean. Anyways, I already went through my game plan. I know where I'm going to be short if we do continue to pump. Yes, I am looking at a short as well. Not here, though. Not here. We're going to be looking for a short up here. 72.68. Why? It's the same thing. Same story. It's the next resistance. I'm going to pull it up on the hourly candles right here. These are my magical trend lines that, these things are, Anyway, so we continue. We can get a push to 68. You can see that right there. It's to the tick. 68. Next major core line is going to be 72, 71.50s. That vague area right there, right? So that's why I'll be shorting those areas if we continue to pump. If that makes sense. There is a pre-planned entry. It's a pre-planned short. If you're going to short this market, at least do your homework first. Don't tell me that you knew to fucking short here. Like, no. I mean, it could work, obviously. Anything works in the market, right? But, and magical trend lines don't necessarily have to work either, but at least I have a plan. I trust my trend lines. I trust my work. That's exactly what this game is about. It requires you to devote yourself to understanding this and then to trust your process. Like, look at this. We open, we dump, we pump. Could I have gone long right there? Probably, but I'm not in love with it. I'll trade where I feel good. I don't need to be trying to force a trade. Especially on a Friday. It's Friday. Yeah, maybe like if, I don't know. I want to see something being built here. Like maybe like multiple tests of a certain level, right? Like maybe if we come back, bounce of 55 and we stay inside this range, maybe I'll trust 55, giving it a bid. But right now, not so much. I don't really trust it. It's kind of like this level here yesterday. This was resistance here, right? We can clearly see that this price was having a hard time getting up here. Then when we finally got back above it and we broke it, you can see this very clear, defined support. There's no guessing here. This was yesterday evening, right? It's very clear. And then boom, we break above it, we continue the next trend. So now if we get down there, I want to take a long, right? But my idea was if we get back down to 46, you can see here we kind of had this area here, right? We bounced from it. Look at that. Very, very easy to see with the eyes. I don't want to be guessing. I want to see it like this. It's easier, right? And up here, it doesn't look like, you know, a level where I feel confident in. I feel like we're in the middle. I understand the magnet is up here, but does that mean I'm gonna just buy 55 just because we dip and we buy? I mean, obviously in hindsight, yes, absolutely buy. I should have bought in 5 contracts, right? But it is what it is. At this point, I'm just better off waiting for it to pump another 8 points, and I'll take a short up here. For me, at least. And then as I say that, it keeps on pumping higher, right? That's the thing. When market keeps on pushing higher and pushing higher, it gives you less and less setups. So that's why when market pushes and pushes, the better strategy sometimes is just kind of FOMO, right? Like first level of support, buy it. But I traded in all sorts of markets, and long term, it might work short term, but long term is not a good solution. At least maybe if we get a pullback to 55, maybe I'll take a long. Maybe. This thing obviously can continue to push, right? And it likely will. You can see it, right? But I like this thing could easily pull back as well. And I do not buy green candles. I know she does. She's got me feeling a little bit of FOMO, that's for sure. Look at this thing. It's just right at freaking open. This thing just pumps. That's okay. It left without me. That's fine. The market's an endless pool of opportunity, and I am not going to be trying to FOMO up here. If I didn't have the guts to buy it here, why am I going to buy it here? You know what I mean? Like that would look pretty stupid. I want to see a nice trend lower or something like this. Turn this area into support. I know these lines can get confusing. This is what I'm looking at right in my head, but I want to show you visually. So like that, we will break this downward trend, bounce of support, and then maybe continue this downward trend that we would build. Or we would break out of this trend, like boom. If that makes sense. But if this thing obviously can continue to just go higher and higher, well, what's your strategy at that point? Just FOMO? Just buy it because it's printing green? Absolutely. Absolutely. I wake up in the morning. Yes, sometimes I have some red days, but I wake up every single morning. I'm like, how much fucking money is going to be growing on this account today? Without sounding too cocky. You know what I mean? It could be even $100. You got to be grateful about that. Let this thing go. The last thing I want to do is risk money here and then see the pullback happen. But FOMO has been paying if you've been buying. All right, let's clear this up. It kind of... Whoops. Too much is going on here. And this is actually not really a good sign so far. I mean, I don't want to sound pessimistic about this move because obviously the candles are printing green, and the more bad things I'm going to say and the more higher the price goes, you know what I mean? I'm going to look bad. So I will say this with a grain of salt. My idea is always trading the traps. I want to see somebody get taken out, right? I do not like that the longs did not get taken out here. In fact, what I'm seeing is that the shorts are the ones getting taken out here, right? Again, I'm only giving you what I'm thinking, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to trade off this, right? I don't like that this came up here first. I would have rather had seen these guys get taken out so we can go higher. Make sense? Right now, we've left the stops of the longs down here. And we've taken out the stops of the shorts. So I don't really like that. I'm not really in love with this. It is Friday. I'm taking it easy. There is no obligation to trade. We went from red in the week to being green on the week, and the last thing I'm going to do is risk it all here. 2 red days, 2 green days. One combine's at 51 something. This one's at 50,900. We're going to get those two done this coming week. We went from red to green to passing next week. It hasn't even happened, and I'm here cheering. But yeah, I don't really like that. I don't really like this. But that's why I didn't want to say it, because this thing could just continue to rip higher and then it's going to look bad. But I don't care about looking bad. I'm only telling you what I think. Now, I'll be back because this will require some patience, I think, today for me. I'll be right back. Wow, wow, wow. Should we do a FOMO trade? Just buy whatever red candle prints next? No, I'm not gonna do that. Look, I gotta show you something. Is it 10 o'clock yet? No. Numbers are coming in at 10. You want to see something? Look. It's a full big coconut. Look at this thing. I left it in the fridge all night. This thing is nice and fresh. This thing, I know it is. It better be, because I'm watching prices continue to go higher. I'm gonna need a lot of patience so I can sip on this for a while. These coconuts, I've been to Dominican, they're not the same. They're like, in Dominican, they're tiny, and their flavor is very different. It's like soury. But these ones, this thing's sweet. It's amazing. Don't be upset, okay? Don't be upset. Don't be upset. But I am short this thing, and with my stop at 63, it's a scalp pretty much. I'm just hoping this thing goes red, or else I'll be out quickly. Don't worry. It's a scalpy trade. Take it easy. It's a very low probability trade. I didn't even mention it because it's either gonna go or it ain't gonna go. One or the other. Come on. And I'll be going break even quickly. It's a counter trend trade. Make sense? It's just what I've been telling you before, right? Same idea. We have the stops that got taken out from the longs, and we are trying to get back into the range. So if we don't, well, then I'm obviously wrong, right? But that's why I didn't even want to mention it. It's either gonna pop and take me out quick, or it's just gonna go back into the range. Like I said, I'm gonna be going break even quickly. I'm a break even. Free trade. Free trade. I'm gonna take profit quickly as well. Come on, give me at least 300 on this. But broke me even. I broke even. It's a counter trend trade. I will not short this thing anymore. I'm just, it's either gonna drop or it's gonna go back up. Like, look at all these wicks. They keep getting bought up. Bought up, bought up, bought up. Maybe it was a better idea, like we were saying. Just wait for the first red candle and buy it. And look, so far it would have actually worked. No good, no good. It could have worked, though. The short could have worked. Yeah. Look, don't be mad, but I kind of want a short. I don't know if I'm going to do it, though. I don't want to fade the trend. And news is coming in 5 minutes, too. Nah, I went a short 68. Yeah, I'll just wait. I went break even on it. Like I said, it was, look at this massive trend higher. You gotta play safe with shorts. It's gotta be quick. It's gotta go your way, and you gotta be able to be flexible, right? Break even. I'm not gonna risk anything. Me too. I want to buy it. I want to buy it. All right, I'll try one short one more time. My stop's gonna be at the same spot. Where's my stop? My stop's gonna be in 60. I don't think I'm gonna let it hit my stop, but it's either gonna drop or it ain't. My stop might be right above 62.50, right here. It'll be a manual stop. I risked 2 points on it. Yeah. Like I said, I want to maybe short 68 instead, but come on, get back into the range, you motherfucker. We get down to 50. I take a long at 50 because that's the real trade I'm looking for. But come on, shit. No, this thing wants to break out. We're right back into the same trend. Yeah, some more. This thing wants to pop. News is coming in a few minutes. Come on, SPY. Reverse on that pivot. Reverse on that pivot. Yeah. Reverse on the pivot, SPY. Fucking NQ is getting ready to blow up. Come on. $22 pump dropping. News is coming in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Fuck. I don't really like that shape NQ's building, but SPY is having some problem there at the pivot. Come on. Just dip it right back to 50 57. I would like for it to sell. Yes, me too. I want to buy it down there, but I want to see if we can take the trip to the downside as well. Numbers is coming in 1 minute. Let's see if that does anything. Numbers is coming in less than a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna. I think I might get out. I don't want to be in it when the numbers are in. We'll see. Because this thing might just turn into support. I need it to break. I need it to break. Come on. Freaking do it. I'm being careful. That news is coming. Watch. All right, let's see. The news is here. The news is here. Fill it. Fill it. Thank you very much. Boom. Fuck. What kind of fill was that? My God. Shit, that was bad fill. At least I didn't buy up there. I love this fucking game. Oh my gosh. I told you I wasn't liking it up here. I wouldn't be buying 50 right away. Oh shit! I took profit too early. God damn it! Oh, God! Fuck! Oh my God! Look at that dump! Look at it! It's beautiful. We spotted the same thing. What did we say up here? I said, I don't want to sound stupid, but I do not like that we got the stop sticking out from the shorts. I said that, right? So I got short there. Fuck, I took profit early. Oh my God. It hurts to be good. We had no FOMO throughout this whole move. No FOMO. God damn it, what a dump. I don't know. I would consider taking some profit if you're still short. Boom, boom, boom. I would consider taking some profit. Look at that. I said it. I did not like that the stops got taken from the shorts first. And look at that massive wick right back into the range. I said I want to see price get back into the range. I'm not even going to say nothing. And that's why you can't think like retail. Imagine you bought every single dip. Imagine you bought up here. If I bought it having FOMO, I would have looked stupid, wouldn't I? But we don't think like retail here. We think fucking smart. Support resistance. It works. It's the only thing that actually works, in my opinion. You wait for the trapping to get done. And right now, we've trapped the longs to the downside. We took out the stops from the shorts. So this thing tells me we are going down. So then I got short. I give it another shot too, 2 times. Fuck, I should have made a lot more on that trade though. Oh, come on. How are you going to know this thing's going to dump like that? Huh? Did you take profit yet? I would really, really encourage some profit taking. Not a bad idea. Shorts, sometimes they pay you out big, but a lot of the times I've been short, it does not. This thing could easily go back above 55, and you know what I mean? All that profit you got, it's not a bad idea to lock some in. Nobody. I want to get long now, but I want to wait for price to fill me at 55. Come on, come down, come down, come down. All right, let's give this a stab long. At 56 is my entry currently. We're looking to get a bounce right back up to 61. Come on, come on. It's got to be quick. It's got to be quick. Or else. My entry is late on this. Oh, I'm going to go break even soon. Because this thing could easily continue dumping. I'm break even already. Push it, baby. Push it. Push it. Give me 61. I'm break even already. I'm not risking nothing today. It's Friday. It's Friday. This thing is probably going to take me out, and I'm okay with that. I'm out. That's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I was either going to go, because this thing, look at this thing. This thing could still waterfall too, so it was worth it. Fine. There you go. Look at that. My goodness. And that's why we don't FOMO up there. I said it. This fucking thing, I don't like that we took out the stops from the shorts. And look at that. We the pop, the wick, the back into the range. Come on. If there's one good thing you can feel good about is that you didn't, in fact, no bad words, you didn't have FOMO to be buying here. It looks pretty to buy every dip. Buy until it doesn't. Until you get caught holding the bag. But luckily for you, you know better. All right, I'm not interested in buying this anymore. It was either going to pop from there when I got long, or it wasn't. I don't like it. I don't love it. I need to see these guys get taken out. So I want to get long, probably 46. Maybe. We'll see how the action plays out there. The real trend still hasn't came in. Don't go chasing waterfalls, because this is a waterfall, I think. Let's see Niagara Falls. Come on, give me Niagara Falls. Let's see it. This thing wants to break this level. Hey, it could bounce from here, but I think this thing wants to I don't know. I kind of want to take it long. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's got to be... It would have to be down here, 54. 54. 56 is too late already. It's too late. 51. Let me see. Am I going to give this a shot? Fuck. I'm in late already. That's the problem here. I don't like it. No. I want to stick to the original plan. That's 45. while this thing decides whatever it wants to do, we're gonna rock the usual. Some cumbia. Let this thing do whatever it wants to do. Don't feel nothing towards it. All right, are we going to bounce from here? I don't think so. Come on, let's get Niagara Falls. I don't live there anymore, but I do like to see them. So if ES, you could give me a nice reminder of what Niagara Falls looks like, that would be nice. I will appreciate it. You went to see it last weekend, no? You saw Niagara Falls last weekend? You're going to get a relook at Niagara Falls again on a Friday. Come on, dump! Dump! Niagara Falls. Let's see the beautiful thing. Oh my God, look at it. Oh my God, it's too good. Fuck, I should have been short. But I'm looking to get long. That's why I'm not short. Come on, break this thing. It's too obvious we're gonna break it. It's gonna break. It's gonna break. Why? Because we took out the stops from the longs. Now we need to take out the stops from the shorts. We gotta screw both ways before we start the real trend. Break it, break it, break it. Niagara Falls is incoming. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Niagara Falls. Such a beautiful view. Wow, look at that thing. Pow, pow. All the longs, if you didn't take profit, you just got wrecked. God damn it, it's. Look at this. Look where we got short. Right here. It's amazing. What did I say at the beginning of the stream? I said, up here, here, well, not really here, but I said 68, 72 area. That's where the shorting area for me was. But after seeing this setup here, well, I want to short, right? Buyers want to short. Buyers want to sell high. Sorry, sellers want to sell high and buyers want to buy low. So when price gets back down here to 46, we're going to be low. Therefore, I want to be a buyer. And in the middle, retail go to get slaughtered. Look at this. We're doing the V for victory to the downside. I love them V's. Look at it, it's a straight V. Fucking V. The V for victory. As well, we're doing the big M. If you don't see this, if you don't see the M, no good. This is bullshit. This thing's gonna crack here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like that, get tough. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Come on, come a little bit lower. Yes, I want to buy you, but you need to come down a little bit for me. V, I don't want to look at it. We we are. I don't know if this music is like demonic or something. So we're gonna go with some cumbia again. I'm bored of this lady now though. Deutsch is gonna crack. Cumbia. We're selling pretty hard. Baby, come on, crack this thing. You know you want to. Shit. Oh, come on. I don't want a long here. I want a long 45. Come on. It's pretty lies. Man. Fuck, should I have been long 49 instead? Dun. Yellow, black, and yellow, black, and yellow. Come on, let's get long 45. Come on, ES, you're almost there. I want to listen to something. I don't know what, though. Yeah, maybe this. Oh, shit, there's a gecko in here. I don't want to turn the camera around because it's going to be a pain in the butt to put it back. These guys used to freak me out. Not anymore. I got used to them. Over here in El Salvador, we have a lot of these guys. They are geckos. These guys are called geckos. Okay? And I don't know if you've ever seen them and actually lived with them, because I mean I could say I live with them. They are literally like crawling around sometimes. Or you might just be coming home. I'll see them outside the house, right? But they laugh and they sound just like kids. It's kind of trippy. Like if they're in the like somewhere where you're around and you can hear them, they sound like kids. It's trippy. See that? These guys? They sound exactly like little kids. It's kind of creepy. I should record it and post it one of these days. They literally sound like a bunch of kids. They sound like my kids when they're laughing. And they're always laughing too. Well, talk about taking profit early. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that short. That's my setups right there. My setups allow me to get in the move before they happen. That's just today, yesterday, the day before, same thing. Come on, break 50. Trust me, I see there's a lot of support here, but I don't want to long this area. This is where everybody's long. All right, let's see. All right, we've broken down that support finally. Let's see now. Come on. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. Wait a second. Wait. All right, I'm gonna give this a quick long. I don't want to risk much because I think good waterfall still. We might want to go hit 50. We want to hit 45. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a nice bounce right now after this trap here. Probably not. Nope. Yes, no, yes, maybe. Come on, get back into the range. Get back into 50. Or I'm getting out. Get back. Shit. Too early. Like I said, I wanted to buy 45. I just thought that we were going to get another pop from here, but maybe not. That's okay. We'll risk some profit here. Come on. Get back into that range. Get back. Don't be mean. Pedal to the flow. Fuck, this thing's waterfalling. All right, we almost got to that 45 range. This is where I wanted to buy originally. I love it. I love what I'm seeing. I love it. Come on, we got to get a reaction now. Come on, fucking pop right back to 55. Come on. Come on. Let's put La Bamba. This thing likes La Bamba. Para bailar La Bamba. Come on, push this thing to 55. I might get out. I think I want to get long again at 45. We'll see. Come on. Vaya arriba, por ti seré. Marinero. Bam. y arriba. Allá arriba, por ti seré. Bam, 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 bam. Come on, pop this thing. Pop it. Uh-oh, she's not popping. That's no good. Babe, what's the matter? Hey, hey. Go and get your love. Hey, one, two, me, so. Yes, she is correct. I've been talking about the Niagara Falls, and it's happened. I know. Talk about. Don't even remind me. I'm already long. This would be my third trade. I think so. Let me see. One, two. I broke even on that one. Two. One, two, three. This is my fourth trade. So yeah, I gotta update that thing. I'm gonna be adding a contract down here. If after a trap first. Because this thing might just waterfall. It's not looking pretty. Fuck. Yeah. No. Not great. Not great. But hold on a second. Oh, wow. Well, I just get back the profits I made on that short. That's okay. Man, really warm man. Hey, you say used to date me. All right, I'm long again. Last one, last trade. Come on, this thing has to hold now right here. We got to get a nice bounce. My stop is right below that candle, and then I'll be out of here. Come on, come on. Hold it, hold it. Or else they're going to sell it and go to the next support down, which is okay. Which is all right. Let me see how they close this candle. Let's see. Come on, they got to close this thing above 45 minimum. Come on, don't fucking close it near the low. Come on, let's get that pump now. Come on. Come on, ES. Come on. Come on, hold it. Fuck. They're waterfalling it. Come on, come on, come on. Get back above 46. Come on. Yeah, I know. I might want to wait for that next support down here. 37. Fuck, again. All right, they are selling this damn thing. Fuck, and it bounced right from my stop too, again. That's okay, that's okay. We got the next buy support for me down here, and then that's it. I'll be breaking a rule, though. I'll be on trade number 5 if I do take that one. Uh-oh. Come on, ES. I asked you for Niagara Falls, but not like this. That's okay. Like I said it on the beginning of the stream. This level, I wasn't really in love with as well. Like, I don't have too much confidence in this level here. And I still took it, but, I mean, I think it would have worked, but because we're selling really hard, it didn't. Yeah, no, of course. And look at the original entry up here. Fuck, we're back above 45. Are you kidding? All right, I'm taking one last long again. We're back above this level. I have to long it. Come on, now hurry up. Don't be mean, ES. Maybe we're not back above. We just fucking tested for resistance. I'm being too impatient. I need candles to close above there. Come on. Come on, come on. Reclaim that 45. And this thing will get interesting. Come on. Come on. If we get back above 46, I'm adding more into this. I think this thing... I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. But we gotta do something, ES. Come on. Hurry up. We filled the gap. We officially filled the gap. Maybe we just wanted to fill the gap. I forgot about it, actually. Come on, don't... If bulls are going to have a reaction, it's probably now better than later. Undercover. Come on, come on, come on. What are we doing here, ES? Shit. Let's see, let's see. Should I tell you that I'm long 4? Yes, I'm long 4 right now. Come on. We're long 4. Yes. Yes. Yes, we are. You're long too. My goodness. Unbelievable. Come on, push this thing, push this thing, push this damn thing. Fuck, I might have to go break even. I'm in heavy. This thing's gotta come take out 2 at 50. Come on, just do it, ES. Do it. I'm watching this thing like a hawk. The NQ has gotta keep going. It's gotta line up. All these things gotta work right here, right now. Come on, come on, come on! Give me 50. Let's fucking go. Oh my God, you go. You thought this was gonna stop me out down here, didn't you? You fucking thought so, then. Come on, fill me at 50. Fill it. Come on. It's right there, 50. We realistically want 53, but I'll take 50. Come on. Come on, hit it right there. Come on, we gotta go. We cannot have weakness. Or else I'm just gonna lock it in. Come on. Give it. I might fill two a little bit earlier just because I want to get green on the day. Come on. Fill it there. Fill it. 49. Come on. Fill it up. 49. And then I'll take the other ones a little bit higher than 50. Come on. Oh, come on. No way. Come on. Fucking fill it up. 49. Come on, coconut. Push this thing. Push it. Fill it. Fill it. It's coming. It's gonna get filled. It's gonna get filled. Come on. Boom. Now, runners are activated. I want to take those at least. At least. 51. I'm going to take one at 51 and I'm going to leave a runner. Come on, let's push it. 51 incoming. 50. 51. Wait, 50. There's a lot of liquidity on the book map at 50. And I'm out. Boom. What did I say? Oh, look at the... I love this fucking game. Coconut. Fuck, I took profit early. Again, are you kidding me? Shit. I'm playing the victory song right now. I don't know what I'm out of here. I am done. God damn it. Look, I don't want to be cocky or anything, but I'm gonna say this. Besides the fact that you do need discipline with the way that I trade, you do gotta wait. It does require for you to sit a lot on your hands. But that's a fucking good. That's a good thing. I'm using bad words. It's Friday. Okay. Look. We talked about this since the beginning of the day. And you know what the best thing is about the way that I look at the market is that based on what the market is going to close today and the last hour of price action, I'm already going to know what to do for Monday. It sounds messed up to say. I kind of already know what to do. But what we did talk about was this idea about buying down here, especially you see the magical V for victory. It's starting to develop, but honestly, we are waterfalling. So it's not a bad idea to take profit. If you're still long, you said you were long too, I would heavily consider taking some profit. But hey, everybody can manage their own trade the way that they see fit. It's entirely up to you. For me, I get back into the green. I'm back into the green and I'm pretty good. All right. Now, this is the thing. We talked about this idea. This is support. We have the trap. We get a nice pump from there. We never know if this trap is going to hold for the rest of the day, like every other day, or if it's going to crack. I have no idea. That's why it's best not to guess. It's best to just take profit along the way. And especially after selling this much, you know, you might want to take some profit. Secondly, on the fly, what we did talk about up here is I got to feel proud about this stuff, okay? Because look at this. Up here, everyone's been feeling FOMO. Look at it. You see, since market open, overnight, the market just pumped. The market's been pumping the last 3 days. So everybody's been, well, more than 3 days. But you get what I'm saying. Like the whole week, everybody's been trading. They've been basically missing out on the long side. Once you see this, highs get taken out with the stops, you see that wick, you see all this resistance, and then we get back into the range. I took shorts up here, took profit too early. Obviously, that's a story of my life. We take profit early, but it doesn't matter. Now look at it. We take a buy of support, take profit, and then now it looks like we might be going into sell the bounce mode, right? I don't know, and I'm not going to be shorting until there's evidence, more evidence of that, because I know that down here there's more support down here, right? So again, I cannot make it any more simpler. You get what I mean? Like, I can't. I know maybe I don't know how to explain myself the best way, but this stuff works. Support, resistance, it works. How the fuck was I gonna know that this thing was gonna reverse right here after seeing these water candles? I didn't. But what I did know was that support was down here. Am I making sense? And if I'm not, well then, I don't know. Look at that. We retest 46. We get another dip buy potentially. But I'm not going to buy it anymore because this shouldn't have dropped like that. If anything, we want to go test the lower support, which is even better. You thought I was gonna get stopped out here, huh? Nah. I was watching this thing. Look. NQ, what NQ did actually, so when I was watching it, NQ was actually putting in that double bottom before ES did. The candle got there a little bit quicker because NQ moves a little bit faster than ES. You can see that right there. We have the pump, and then I see this flag, right? The bear flag, which I know everyone's getting short. The bounce it bounced really quickly right back up here. So once it got back up here, I'm like, this thing is gonna fucking go. It's gonna give a nice little rip. And that's when I started adding into my position up here, down here. And then I got long 4. Fresh Cash Friday mission has been completed. I do not know if I'm going to stream later on. I kind of do want, just for the sake of the consistency, but at the same time, it's like, it is Friday and I'm already in the green. I went from being green to red to now green. $600 I'm up on the day. That's good. I don't like digging myself out of the hole. And also, I did break the rule where I was up. I did an extra trade, 5 out of 4. Yes, I do keep track of all my trades. You can see them all right here live. I'm not trading any other account while I'm not trading this one. This is the one I'm trading. So that's why it's like, what am I going to come back and do later on? Now, all I'm going to do is to place a trade, and then I'm going to be breaking my rule even more. I already did 5 trades, right? So I think I'm done. Have a good rest of your weekend. I hope that from all this, if I did maybe point out something to you that you could maybe improve on your trading, that's amazing. But remember, this is entertainment purposes only. Don't trade like me. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Do never, ever, ever, ever enter any trades because I'm in a trade, right? Or anybody on YouTube, not just me. So what I'm trying to say is have a good weekend. It's actually Mother's Day here. I don't do none of that stuff. Mother's Day, Father's Day. It's Mother's Day every single goddamn day, and it's Father's Day every single day. So, but I just like to know that it's like whatever. There's a bunch of parties probably happening everywhere. I can go out and enjoy the rest of my day. It's fucking 30 something degrees already, probably outside, and it's only 8:50 here. I got the rest of my day still to enjoy, and that's what another reason why I love living down here. So, have a good rest of your day. I hope you ended up green. If you didn't, well, I mean, it happens. Don't be hard on yourself. Just know that you can improve. Mission completed today. Have a good rest of your day. Peace. I'm going to close this thing down actually like that. I don't even get tempted to come back. Yes, close the platform. All right. So thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. And now I am gone.